Inspiringly.
Wonderful to have her.
Yeah, a beacon of hope.
Yes.
Yeah. Lisa mentioned a documentary called The Inside Effects. There is a new film and book coming soon with that documentary. And I want to just give you a little bit of a synopsis of what that is about. In a world filled with fear and confusion about diagnoses and medications, a different conversation is emerging. The idea that the body has the innate ability to heal itself. So that's what the documentary is all about. And if you'd like to receive this film for free before it's released, you can go to The Inside Effects, all one word, theinsideeffects.com, and that's where you can submit your email to be put on the list to receive it for free before it's released.
Well, it's time again to do what we're calling Miracle Moments, one of our favorite sections of the program. We love to share people's healing and success. We really do. And we love to involve our wonderful group of viewers in helping others to heal. It's about sending and receiving energy, something that we as old souls do very, very well. I'd like to ask Monica to share what's come to us through the Miracle Moments area of the Circle of 12 membership.
So in the membership portal, you have an area called Miracle Moments. That's where you can submit requests for prayers and help and healing for yourself and others. But there's also a place within there that you can share your miracle story. And I encourage you, miracles, great or small, they happen every day, whatever it is for you. Celebrate your success. Celebrate the miracles that unfold in your life. And this one comes from Sam, and Sam is in California. Here is what Sam is saying. My miracle moment can be said in a few simple words. It's pure magic. I have changed from a very negative person to a very positive, happy one. I'm changing on a daily basis. As a matter of fact, with every breath I take, I am changing. I had received my healing physically and mentally and emotionally. I can feel the field strongly, and I can even feel our star family moving within the field. It's really amazing, and I know much more is coming. I love my work now. I love everything I'm doing, and the most important part of all is that I love myself like I never have before. I'll keep you posted with the magnificent changes that I'm having. Peace is here for everybody. I can see world peace happening in the field sooner than we can ever imagine. Thank you, Sam. I am with you. I can also feel peace within the field. It's surrounding all of us. It's not a matter of if anymore. It's just a matter of when. And we can speed up that process, is what Cryon has said. And that's the power we have with that light force energy. I think power of life. And the energy of light within us is part of that. That's what's new. So let's join together as these powerful, amazing creators of our reality and make a difference for those who are requesting it from us. And with that, I invite you to close your eyes and reflect on the power of the divine that resides within you. Inside of you is the spark of the Creator, the divinity. And it is a peace that connects all of us. The idea that we are separate is an illusion. And so in this oneness, this togetherness, let us focus our attention on those aspects and pieces and parts of ourselves who are requesting for help. This is you with you asking for help. What is it you wish to receive? The requests are so varied, aren't they? There's the physical, the emotional, the spiritual, the mental. There's the request for others that we love. All of it is known by the divine Creator. For each challenge and problem, the solutions already exist within the field of potentials. And so let us now visualize little envelopes of solutions within the field. And that together, let's facilitate all of these envelopes with solutions within them being carried on little wings and being sent into the hands of those who have a solution or a challenge that they're facing. And just visualize each person receiving an envelope that says your solution is here. And it's a very magical envelope because it's nothing that someone is going to open up and read. Instead, as soon as this envelope is held within the hands of the receiver, it dissolves into their cellular structure. Because everything we have learned through this program and through the years of channeling from Kryon is that inside of you is the Creator, and that is where the answers you seek reside. And so let us extend that visualization of all those envelopes also going to everyone else on the planet who is not on that list within the membership portal, but they too have a problem or a challenge they're facing. They too have an envelope with a solution contained within it. And this includes you as well. If there is something you are experiencing in this moment, you too are receiving an envelope with your solution. And again, simply when the envelope touches your hands, it dissolves and merges into your cellular structure. You are reminded you are the miracle you've been waiting for. And now let us continue to the circle of 12 with Cryon.
Greetings, dear ones. I'm Cryon. Come a little closer. How many of you believe that you have this kind of power? That you could have that healing which you have desired? That you can help others in the ways that we have talked about? The meditation given is very powerful. It exemplifies a premise. You are more than you think. This is the circle of 12. This is where we will cross the bridge yet again. Go to a multidimensional area which we will then identify as soul energy, as we have done for so many times. How many of you actually believe that this is possible? It all falls within that same premise that you are bigger than you think, that you can do more than you were ever told, and that it comes with you. You might even say it comes with the territory of being a human being, and it always has. But now, it's just a little more powerful, just a little bigger. This is the 4th week of 4, with the theme given, as before, as we did in the channel, that there is a new energy on the planet called you. And it has to do with what we have called the power of life. Your very life, just being on the planet, has increased the energy of the planet immensely. Just you being here. The light that you carry, the energy of the light that you carry in combination with this, then completes a package that you may not have expected could happen. It goes back just a few months ago when we told you and gave you the news that part of this shift is activating, finally, the 24th pair of chromosomes that you have. You do not have 23. You've always had 24. That's the basis of the 12s. But number 24, both of them, as a pair, have not been anything the scientists have seen. And we've told you that these are multidimensional, that they always were there. There are so many multidimensional aspects of your biology. You will discover that someday. There's even magnetics in your biology, in your cellular structure, that holds things together or pushes them apart. You'll discover that someday. So there are invisible parts, you might say. Only invisible because you don't have the tools yet to see them, but they're there. Dear ones, this has made such a difference, this enhancement, this activation. And we gave you the information that all of you had the choice to see it or not, to do it or not, to activate or not, to plant the seed or not, and let it grow. That's the free choice. But most of those who would watch this particular program, who would listen to me now, have done this, have decided to plant the seed, which would then let that 24th multidimensional pair grow and ally themselves with the rest of your DNA and start to perform. And the performance is the enhancement, again, of your imprint on the planet, your life force, the power of life. Today's Circle of 12 is simply the same as all the others in form, but it's a little more complex in some ways. So let us go there now, dear ones, in order to begin this process. I want you to take my hand. Let's go across the bridge. Every week, there's a bridge that we say represents going from the known to the unknown, and you're on it and you're going through a mist in the middle of the bridge, and you come through that mist and you're on the other side, you might say. It's almost like going through the veil, which you were told you never could do while you're alive. Oh, you are so enhanced. You're so enhanced, it's so easy now for you to pass to pieces and parts of your divinity. You might even step into that soul of yours. We've told you before, part of this comes back with you. Part of your soul and your divineness, the more you do this, part of it comes back with you. And you start to share it while you're here. Dear ones, we're going to go to that train station again. For the final time, perhaps this month, we go there and we see that steam engine and a passenger car. We're going to do something with that. We're going to put something in the passenger car and we're going to send it on the track of your future. And the idea is that whatever we put in that car and on your train, as it moves into your future, moves away from the station, when you get there, it'll be there. The things you put on there, therefore you will use and you will need and you will want. What is it, do you think? This time I want to take you to a little room. The room is one with a tiny stage, but there's many chairs. Not hundreds, but many. And when you go into that room, you realize it's a preparation room for the passenger car. You see, there are passengers in the chairs of this room. That's what's going in this car. Everything that follows is a metaphor, but I hope you get it, and I hope you get it very strongly. I would love you to visualize this because there's strength in the visualization. The metaphor will give you an aha experience. if you listen carefully and closely. In the chairs are other human beings. Apparently, they're just the size you are, and they're the gender you are. If you are a male, they're all males. If you're female, they're all females. You'll see why. And as you start to look at them, they are very attentive to you right now. They're not talking among themselves at all. They're looking straight at you. And you come into the room. There's no chair. You stand on a small little stage, like a corporate meeting, perhaps, where the boss would stand on the stage. And as soon as you're ready, each one of these figures starts to stand up. They introduce themselves and they ask a question. And the first one stands up and says, "I'd like to introduce yourself. I'm your kidney. I am so privileged to be your kidney. Tell me what you want me to do." And then they sit down before you have a chance. The next one stands up. "I'm your heart. I'm so privileged to be your heart. I look forward to what you tell me you want me to do." And they sit down. Every single chair is an organ of your body. Everyone identified, working together for you, identifies themselves and tells you they are happy to be part of you, and they're listening for your instructions, and that's why you're there. What's going to happen next? All of these organs will be there collectively, all the way to the pineal gland. And it doesn't matter how large or small the organ might be in your body, they're all equal. They all look alike. They all have the same kind of voice to you, and they're all at your service. You see, this is the prep room. And what's going to happen next is that you're going to address them. Every single one of them separately or together if you wish, for as long as you want to. And when you are finished, they are going to stand and they're going to file on that passenger car in the train. And the train is going to move out of the station into your future, imbued with your instructions. So you better make them also about longevity, because they are going into your future. This train will pull away. But we're not going to watch the train pull away this time. You know what that looks like. You've done it many times in this exercise. Instead, today, all of those beautiful organs of your body, having introduced themselves, telling you of their pleasure to be with you, and asking you what you want, they're going to sit down and take notes. And you're going to stand there one by one, as long as you want to, organ by organ, all of the ones that are there or you can think of. And you're going to give them instructions for the future and for today. The future is tomorrow as well. It's not some distance away. What is it you want? I want you to verbalize it in whatever way you want to, and stay as long as you wish for this meeting with all of them. And when you're finished, they'll stand and get on that train of your future, and it'll pull away. You can watch it if you wish as part of your visualization. But for now, we leave you in this room while you stay and think about exactly what you want to say. And by the way, dear ones, you think this is a meditation, a visualization? I will tell you something. They're all here. They're all listening. You are now in a multidimensional place as part of your soul, and they're with you. It's just more than a visualization. Go ahead. Tell them what you want. This is for you. I'm crying in love with humanity. Stay and talk to them. Stay. And so it is.
Take a look at maybe 100 for the morning, and then the next morning look at the next 100, and so on and so forth. You get the idea. But trust that in a quantum field, and I guess that's the theme of this entire program tonight, in a quantum field, every person is known on that list, past, present, and future. And so as I've been talking, I can feel the energy building with everybody who is tuning in to focus on sending our love and our compassion to every single person that is requesting our help. We know that when we come together in a soup of energy, it's amplified, our intent of sending love, compassion, peace, benevolence to everyone on that list. And even in this process that I've been talking with you to join me in doing that, it is already happening at a quantum level. And so know that you are also included as you send out as a transmitter. You too are at the same time a receiver. And so there's a beautiful infinity energy loop happening right now between everyone who's requesting your help, being sent out, the love you transmit, the compassion you transmit, the benevolence you transmit. It's also coming back right into your heart. And then if you haven't already closed your eyes, I invite you to close your eyes and feel into that beautiful, loving heart center. And from this place, we will now journey with Kryon into the circle of 12.
Greetings, dear ones. I am Cryon. Come a little closer. Dear ones, there are those right now watching this who put their name in this list for you to see. They're watching right now to see if it made any difference. Or perhaps you saw them. But I want to tell you, at some level, they're all known. Just like was just mentioned a moment ago. Just simply putting your name on the list and saying that there is this and there is that, or I'm in trouble. Some of us said that, I'm in trouble. That this community is for that. Healing Wednesdays is a two-way street, and that's the way it was designed. It's not just for those to gather together and pray for those on the list. It goes both ways. It's for the prayer, it's for the one being prayed for. It's a healing for all. And the reason it's a healing for all is because that's what love does. People gather together for perhaps a purpose of healing or for meditation. But at the same time, they receive that which is from those that they're praying for. A connection of love. A sameness of consciousness. The beauty. The joy of having that which you're praying for solved. For those on the list who have tuned in right now, I address you. Blessed are you. I want to cover you right now with a very thick covering of the benevolence and the joy and the beauty of the creative source. To know that you are loved beyond measure, that you can get through these things, that in many times the healings that you desire are just around the corner. It's not simply about getting better, dear ones. It's about using your intuition to find out the next step for you. But we're there. Spirit knows your name.
And now so do these who have chosen to look upon the list. As this program continues into the future and modifies itself and changes slightly, the core will remain the same. It's a place of solace. It's a place of safety. One of the things that has been asked, and I told my partner, don't address this yet, but he did anyway. They say, well, horrendous things have happened on the planet, and you come on the air and you don't even mention them. And I told my partner a long time ago, make this a safe place. They can go to the news for that. He said that. This is not the place where you come to discuss what has happened on the day. This is the place you come to heal for what you might have seen happen that day. This is a place where you discuss love and healing on a generic basis. That is, it serves itself for this. It is not then connected to that which is the news of the day. It's connected to the love of the day. And that is why. This is the place we encourage you to come and just sit and just listen. More than a program, more than a stream, as you call it. This is a connection to thousands like you who have come for the same reason you come. Not all listening at the same time. It doesn't matter. Because the connection is the connection. And outside of your 3 dimensions, it makes so much sense that everyone is involved. Everyone. How does it feel to be part of something that is going to help everyone else? Oh, dear ones, this is what we're here for. Many episodes ago, I told my partner how to do this, what I wanted, and how it should be structured, the Healing Wednesday. And he did exactly what he was told. I've told him the same thing on the upcoming lessons of the core truth that are coming your way. But in all of this, for the reasons that we do things, it's all for one reason. The core is love. So that you would then understand there is more here than you know, than you can even imagine. When consciousnesses get together like this, with a common goal to help one another, things happen. So for those of you who are listening, who are on the list, things happen. Allow them to be, and sit there with the anticipation of what you ask for. And feel the goodness of it all, and the beauty of it all. And even smile, perhaps, in your discomfort or your sorrow. This circle of 12, similar to the last one, for this month, will be about you meeting a team. And we're going to go there in a moment. There is not much different from what I have just described for you in meeting this team than in the team that is watching this, or the ones who are going to watch it later. That's what it was designed for. You're helping each other in a way that some of you are not even aware of. The more that you listen and listen into this energy and practice it for yourself, the more the others around you who are connected to you through this membership are also there. The ones who are listening on the first of the month, the ones that have no cost, by the thousands, they're all connected to you. This is what it's for. That at the end of all of this, you can back up and say to yourself, there was a time that I was able to work with, help, and love thousands on this planet from multiple countries. I don't know their names, but I feel their love. Cross the bridge with me, this bridge from the known to the unknown that we go to every single time. The bridge is to that soul of yours, that beautiful soul, which is not in another place, it's within you. But the bridge, well, that signifies a metaphor. You're going into the unknown. Take my hand. moving across that bridge every single time. As many times as we have done it, is you moving into the most sacred thing you've ever experienced. Some will say, well, that's going to happen when I die, when I go to the other side of the veil. Dear ones, you're going there right now. The other side of the veil is within you. It's your soul. You have always been able to do this. The angel within you, the higher self, as some have called it, is within you. It's not somewhere else. And this is where you are, the bigger you. I want you to go into that room that we have discussed. We've called it the boardroom. Interesting, isn't it? What does that signify in your memory, in your culture, in your society? It's a room with a table. A long table sometimes, round table other times. Go through the portal, yet again, a door, signifying you're moving into another energy. And this one, you're again going to meet the team. Now, we told you last time and the time before, when we introduced this whole idea, the team is not who you think, because the team constantly changes. Some have trouble with this already. Well, you've done this 2 times, and I'm not recognizing the team. Good. You're not supposed to. This team is part of you. The parts that are multidimensional, you'll never meet this time. Some of them were part of your past lives. Some of them are family in the past. Some of them are family now that you don't even recognize. And they're going to do something. I want you to come into this room yet again. A room without walls that goes forever. It's an unusual place, if you want to call it that. Much like the place, again, of the chair of transformation that we've done before with you. This one has a round table, and there's a place for 12. It's not necessarily the circle of 12. We said that before, we'll say it again. It just happens. That's the way it's structured for today. Have a chair. If you wish, anyone, they're all identical. There is no super chair. There's no multidimensional chair. There are simply 12 chairs. Sit in one and watch what happens next. The team shows up, they take their places, and you look at them. And in this soul energy, dear ones, you begin to weep because you know them. In this place, you know them. Not while you're on the planet. Not in your chair at home, or wherever you're listening to this. This is you with those who have been with you. These are right out of your Akash. Now, don't confuse this with another circle of 12 where we took you into the Akashic record. Now, we've done that maybe as many as 3 times in different ways, where you look and see who you've been and where you were and what you looked like, perhaps, and had the energy of all of that come at you and help you. No, this is different. These are ones from your past who were so important in many lifetimes. There's 11 of them. 11 stands for illumination. And they're about to illuminate you. And you can hardly wait because you know them. Because when you are in your soul, your Akash is alive. You know everything about everything. One of them was the first time you were here. As children, you sat in front of the Star Mothers and learned core truth. And you recognized this child. Because that's what it looks like. The energy of the one who sits, one of the 11, is one of your best friends thousands of years ago. But love is love, and it doesn't change. And you really haven't seen them in this form since that time, and you know them. Can't believe it. There's a mother. One of the best mothers you've ever had. One of the most memorable ones. You miss her intuitively. And your Akashic record, it's filled with you miss her. And she is there. And she doesn't say much. She doesn't have to. In this particular scenario, each one talks to you. They talk to you in memories that you both had. Remember when, dear? Remember this, remember that. What's the purpose of this circle of 12? Why is it here today for you? What is it doing today for you? I want to tell you, when you come away from this, you may not remember them, what they looked like or what they said. This is the attribute of this circle of 12. Things are happening within you through this experience that are not 3D, but you take them home anyway across the bridge. What do you take? Self-worth. Who you really are, who you met, who you were with, and what they said about you, and how much they miss you, and how much they congratulate you. And as much as you want to say, well, are you back on earth and who are you? They won't tell you. That's not for you to know. But I'll tell you something. They're all here. Here being on the planet where you sit and you watch right now. That's just the way of it. But it's not important. What's important is that you're going to stay and listen to them talk to you about what you learned, who you were. Some of the greatest experiences you've ever had on this planet. That's who sits in the chair. Friends for life, parents, family, 11 of them. The most important 11 in 26,000 years of past lives that so many of you have had. Your light workers, your old souls, that's who's watching here. I know it. You know it. Or you wouldn't have signed up for this. You're here to hear them, recognize them, know them, and swoon in joy at the ability to listen to them yet again. Dear ones, this is what's on the other side of the veil. Make no mistake. When you take your last breath, you'll be with them. All of them. And more. They never go away. They never go away. Stay and listen to the ones that you've loved and lost. They're there too. They're there too. Stay and understand how worthy you are of being on this planet and what you've been through and the joys and the things that you've experienced. And so it is.